Hey everybody, what was that? Hey everybody, it's Bunny and it's jam time. But I am finally so excited and ready to reveal to you guys my new hair. I have been filming on my second channel, Banana Peppers, and I've been putting on like funny hats this entire time, like burger hat. What was the other one? I had like a super pink fluffy hat. I keep thinking I'm gonna like film this outside, but like literally it's raining every single day. Like look at this. Like I went out, I styled my hair earlier and I went out and like humidity has kissed my hair. Yes. Anyway, sippy. I finally got professional help for my hair. I have not had my hair professionally dyed since the end of 2018, which is totally wild. I like ended up cutting my own hair like all during the plague years, but I really have been missing my signature black, you guys. I have been missing it so much. So I went back and I got the bunny special. You guys, I keep elbowing this freaking Labubu every 5 minutes. Maybe I should just open him up, honestly. I finally went to this like local salon that honestly I have been curious about forever. Like this place has been in business, I think, for either like 30 or 40 years. And when I was a college student, I used to fantasize about going to this salon, but I always kind of thought it was like a super duper like fancy place. And so as a literal broke college student, I had no hope of getting my hair done here. So I finally went, you guys. Like I've been putting this off forever. I have been hoping and wishing and dreaming to get my hair professionally done, but I am very bad at making appointments. I literally don't know why. That's like one of the most challenging things for me to do, is to actually commit to an appointment, or just to like order things in general, like to call in a pizza or something. Like I don't know like why I've got like just a little bit of like not preparation, what's the word, hesitation around appointment making. But you guys, I have been, like I said, dying to get a lot of choppier layers just so that my hair did not look so like flat. Like, oh my God, like looking at the before footage now is shocking. Like literally, I feel like I clicked with the stylist immediately. If you are anywhere in the Houston area, I totally recommend you go to her. I'm gonna have her Instagram linked in the info box down below. But her name is Nita and she is the literal coolest. Like I feel like we were laughing right away because the front of the salon has these magical like rusty doors, and we were like laughing because as she was as she was taking the clip of the before of my hair, like we were literally, she told me, she's like, it's the same color as the door, which is hilarious. That my hair's natural color is not even dirty blonde, it's just like rusty blonde, which I know I started telling you guys this last year, which I feel like that's such a silly thing to just be noticing about myself, because I know I was born with strawberry blonde hair, but I feel like really until I've gotten older, like you couldn't really see the red in it, or maybe I'm just like Delulu and I feel like I never really was picking up on those like more reddish tones until like last year. So I did leave some of my natural hair color in here because I really still wanted my eyebrows to look natural. Like I didn't want to have to commit. Like you guys know I've been so heavily skincare focused for at least the last couple of years that I don't ever really want to be tied into having to wear makeup every day just to look, you know, kind of natural. But I did want to reintroduce some lighter bleachier blonde sections, which I feel like you guys can see interspersed in here, and of course bringing back the black in my hair. And for this first time, we ended up putting the black like starting behind my ears. We didn't put any of the black like right in the front like I used to have, because that's one of the things that I told her is I felt like the black for a long time was like dominating the front of my hair. Do you guys remember when I used to just have like a little tiny like strip of blonde and then like the front sections of my hair were just black, which I will admit I really liked when that like grew out and I would have like some face framing black, but that I would have like blonde back in the top as well, if that makes any sense. You guys, it's so funny because when I was sitting in this chair, I was like telling her, because you know, it's like a new person, so I get to tell all the like classic bunny stories, like I don't brush my hair. I got to tell all the classic bunny hair stories to a brand new person. And so I was telling her that I started literally dyeing my hair like this because I wanted to look like Mickey Rourke from Iron Man. I really went to the movie theater, whatever year this movie came out, and I said, that is what I want to look like. So it's kind of funny to just like come like full circle and like have the black put back in my hair. This was a super long process, which now I don't think it'll ever possibly take this long to dye my hair again, at least for the foreseeable future. I really plan on staying on top of it and like every 8 to 10 weeks, like actually making an appointment at a salon, going in and getting my hair done so it doesn't look like a rusty door ever again. I got there at 11 and I didn't get done until like 6:30 or 7. And literally she was working on my hair that entire time. Except for I guess like the first like 30 minutes to an hour, we did like look at a bunch of old inspo pictures of my hair. She pulled up this one specifically and asked me how old I was in this picture, which honestly, I don't remember the answer. I know that this picture is from my $10 outfit challenge, which you guys, I've wanted to see if I can replicate that in the year 2025. Could I take a $10 bill to the thrift store and walk out with a full outfit? You guys, I literally got a dress, a vest, a bag, boots, and I think a few pieces of like jewelry or accessories, all for under $10. Is that even possible anymore? I doubt it. I went last Wednesday, so I've had my hair like this for a week now, and it has honestly just felt so good to like have life back in my hair. Like, I feel like I am a person, I need layers. I almost, there was a shred of me that kind of wanted to do this look, which I think is called calico, but I've kind of wanted to add one of those, like, is it called a raccoon stripe? I feel like we're back in the age of like some emo elements. So I was like so tempted to get that. And you guys, I was almost tempted to get like a few red strands in my hair. I just felt like I would have like regretted it. Like, I feel like I don't know how like red streaks in my hair with like my red lip look. How would that look? I should just put some red clip-in extensions sometime. She started off by cutting a little bit of my hair, which I was so shocked. She sat me down in the chair and like pet my hair, that's not the word, touched my hair and was like, your hair is healthy. That's the last thing I thought anybody would ever say to me. Although I have been on a mostly no hair tie and no heat style journey since like 2022. Like 2021 was a momentous year for my hair because I became re-obsessed with crimping my hair so much that I like lost so much of my hair, honestly. And so then I like really went on a healthy hair journey where mostly I just pull it back in a claw clip and like I pull my hair back with those like styling clips in the front. So I don't really have like flyaways and little pieces of hair touching my face all day. Mostly like no hair ties, no heat styles, no crimping. Although the first thing I was tempted to do after I got my hair done was come home, crimp it, and put it in like a faux hawk. Because I can do that again now with these like super sassy layers, and I feel like it will look so cute to have the black back in my hair. But yeah, basically I filmed a ton of clips. I think I'm gonna put a montage of them up in a short form video, and I did a lot of time lapse, which, you guys, do I move my eyeballs like more than a normal person? Like, watching my eyeballs bounce around in these time lapse clips is truly something to behold. Also, I did get a little stir crazy when the foils were in my hair. So Dogman and I went just like walking a little bit down the street, and I found a really cool MF Doom mural. But then like the wind started to blow some of the papers out of my hair. So then I like got nervous. I messed my hair up, and I was like very quickly trying to walk back. And I used to know like the technical name for like what I got done, but I don't anymore. Actually, I used to get the dye put in panels. You guys, there was only 2 times during this entire hair appointment where I got kind of nervous. A was when she washed the dye out in the bowl, and I felt like, was there enough black in my hair? So honestly, we were kind of talking about it. I think the next appointment, the next time I go in like November or December, I think I am gonna bring some of the black like up to the front. I mean, that's what she was saying, is like she had this one section like kind of right about here that she was thinking about. It must be this section, honestly. Because she said she was thinking about dyeing it black, but then she just bleached it instead. And that was the other thing, is she said she did not put the dye right up to the roots so that it would look a little bit more natural when it's like growing out, which I thought was a fantastic idea. I mean, how often do people like stare at the literal top of my head? I feel like nobody. And I feel like I usually like style my hair like pulling it back or something, you know? So like I feel like it kind of is gonna make it look so much more natural. So yeah, I was nervous when she was rinsing it out in the bowl because I was like, I can't see the black. But I think it's just because I was so used to having black put in my hair back in the day and getting these like super chunky panels. And then when she started to cut it, I got a little nervous, but it's because it started to look like a little like crunchy. I don't even know how to describe it. It's never looked like that again. And when she, is it bloated? Bloated? Blow dry or blue dry? What's the past tense of, oh, blow dried? I'm like really, I'm thinking of vocabulary. But then I felt great. I brought in inspo photos of a lot of hairstyles that I liked. Everyone in these pictures has bangs, and I definitely also did not want bangs, because that was like one of the other hair horror stories I told her, is all during the span of high school I had bangs and got a perm. So I was just really speed running in 4 years like the worst types of hairstyles for myself that I could have. I love bangs on other people, and I even love putting bangs in, but I feel like with the weather around here, like I just don't have the knowledge. I don't have the skill to have bangs. I feel like mine always just look like kind of goofy, and I think it's because I do have these like double cowlicks. So anytime I've had bangs in my life, like so many times they'll just like literally stick straight out until they get like almost like this long anyway. And so kind of like, what is the point of bangs, I ask you? The whole salon was so fun. It was decorated for Halloween. And I love this clip of my hair that like she spent all this time like curling it and making it look so cute and pretty. And literally by the time, well, like it was so funny because when I was checking out at the salon, 2 Swamp family members walked by the window, and they worked next door at Jenny's, and they said, come get ice cream. And so literally we walked right next door and ate some of the most delicious ice cream. I've never had Jenny's ice cream before in my life. And so we sat down, had ice cream, so delicious. And I thought, oh, we're gonna have plenty of time to take clips as we disembark from our journey. Guess what happened, you guys? It started raining, pouring in rain on my brand new, freshly colored, cut, and styled hair. And so then literally I've partially been waiting to make this reveal video until I could get this, because I did tell her, I just dropped this. I did tell her I never use a heat protectant on my hair. Because that is one thing that I am super worried about now, and I feel like I used to tell you guys this because like y'all would ask about my hair quite frequently way back in the day. And you guys, I am now washing my hair once again in freezing cold water because I don't want the black to fade super fast. And right now it's doing this amazing thing. Because you guys, this is another one of my fabled bunny hair stories. I have extremely porous hair. Like, it just sucks things up instantly. It's crazy. And so that's, if I say I permed my hair one more time, but yeah, that's part of what made the perm experience so horrible in high school is my hair retained that rotten egg smell for like the entire year. Cause I swear like my hair just like sucked up the smells. I don't even know. And so my hair right now, it does this amazing thing when I put the bleachy blonde bits next to the black, but it creates these sections where it's kind of silvery gray. I think at first she thought I was not gonna like that, but I do love that. I feel like I've only gotten that 2 other times, like when I got my hair dyed before my Swamp Queen palette launch was like the first time it did that, and then I was like, oh my god, can we make it do that every time? Then when I got my hair done in 2018, it did that, and I love that. So I was so happy, but it's like a super, super limited time deal because the more that I wash my hair, that is like the first to fade. And so I'm like trying to wash it in freezing cold water with like color protectant. I almost called it soap, color protectant shampoo. And she's actually an R&Co stylist, which is actually, I think, how she thought I found her because she's an R&Co stylist. So I guess they have some kind of website where they let you know where to go to R&Co stylist. I don't know. That's just a happy coincidence because literally, I feel like R&Co and Living Proof are like pretty much the only types of shampoos and stuff I've used on my hair in years. But I do love like R&Co because I feel like the products are just super aesthetic and like the packaging is always, I love this. I really do. So I had to wait to get this in the mail because she was saying like, actually please use a heat protectant on your hair from now on. And honestly, this one is, I think it's gonna take me a minute to get used to it because this is a thermal protection yet styling spray. So it almost feels a little bit like a hairspray. And we did just go for a walk and it is a little humid outside. So I feel like I straightened my hair before this video, but I feel like it looks a little weird down here on the ends. But I put the heat protectant spray in it and then I straightened it with my magical little Chi rhinestone straightener. I love this. And I feel like now that I have these layers in my hair again, I can start using one of my favorite styling tools, which is actually an As Seen on TV. It's not an, is it an As Seen on TV? I don't know. I didn't, does this thing really work on it a million years ago? It's called the Volume, and I love this thing. It's kind of, it's almost giving crimping, but I just use it on like the roots of my hair, and I don't even think you can see it anymore. Like, after we went out walking in the humidity. But it puts like volume right at the root of your hair. I feel like it makes my hair like so much like cuter to style. It makes it more voluminous. And you can literally just go, just go like that. So I feel like it's not as harmful as crimping your hair where you have to like clamp it down and like really go to town. So there you have it. I kind of cannot think of anything else to say about it other than I love it. I'm so excited. I probably will put more black in the front next time I get it done, at least in the under layers. And I might even bring some more like bleachy sections in as well. But overall, I love it. I'm so happy to have the black back in my hair. I feel like it's such a silly thing that I feel like in my mind I have a signature look, but I really just do not feel like myself when I have solidly blonde hair. You think that I would feel natural that way since it is the natural hair that sprouts out of my head. But I do just feel like I have more, like, you know, more sass when I've got like the black bits in my hair. So here I am. I'm back again. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and you can leave them as a comment. And I was trying to think if I had anything to tell you guys. Like, I once again just asked for, I guess it's called like a shag style. But yeah, I don't know. I almost thought about getting bangs, but I feel like that would not look cute on me. Anyway, you guys, let me know y'all's thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. And by the way, I think I'm gonna start doing Does This Thing Really Work again? But for TikTok shop items, I got tagged in a couple videos like requesting me to do that like last week. So I got that teeny tiny washing machine. Have you guys seen that? I swear every other video on my feed right now is for that thing. So I'm gonna test it out like tomorrow when it's daytime time, and I'm gonna see, does this thing really work? So I will be back very soon. But anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out today and for watching. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit the button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp family, and give an alligator its wings. I love you guys so much, and I'll be back again very, very soon.